Hello, everyone. Welcome to Embody. My name is Dana Christian Lee, and I'm founder and executive director of this nonprofit organization that freely offers the healing tools of yoga and mindfulness to all people to positively impact global health and well-being. And right now in our world, we sure do need that more than ever. So thank you for showing up for yourself today, taking time for your practice. Today is going to be a great one because it is spring, which is super exciting. And in spring, I know a lot of people get really excited about spring cleaning, cleaning out closets, getting the dust bunnies out of the corner. And I want you to think about spring cleaning in a new way with me this week. Spring cleaning of your entire being. And your being is going to be constituted today in 4 rooms. What do I mean by 4 rooms? This is 4 rooms of your own well-being. And I'm basing it off of an Indian proverb. It says there's an Indian proverb that says everyone is a house with 4 rooms, a physical, a mental, an emotional, and a spiritual. Most of us tend to live in one room most of the time, but unless we go into every room every day, even if only to keep it aired, we are not a complete person. How about that? Can you imagine having 4 rooms in your house and you only go into one room? Think about that. It's kind of crazy, right? So if we lived our daily lives in our homes like that, the temple of our being, this is our vessel that goes with us everywhere. When we leave our home, it's not with us. We are somewhere else, but we are never without this vessel, this body, this bag of skin and flesh and bones that carries us around. And so I want us to give a little bit of reflection today on the 4 rooms of your being. And I'm going to invite you to get a piece of paper, just plain white. You can do it now. You can do it later. You can fold it in half and in half again. You can simply watch right now or pause if you would like. But the big invitation is going to be spending time at the end to really delve into your rooms. Mine's a little messy, if you can even see this, but at the top, I want you to put physical in one space, mental in another, emotional and spiritual. And in the middle, I put a heart because I believe the heart is all of those things together. And I want you to look at each room in reflection as we practice today and ask yourself, how do you feel in each room? And what do you overall use most? Because we tend to use one room. And so what's that like for you? Which room is your default room that you go to because it's most comfortable? Just pay attention to it. And then from there, write down in each room, how do you feel in this room? You can even give it a number from 1 to 10, how you feel. 10 being amazing, inspired, 100% connected in that room, or 2, it's a little dark, it's a little scary, I don't want to open the curtains kind of thing. And then in each one, make a small commitment to what you can do in that room to move your life forward in a way that makes you excited. So what do I mean? In my physical room, in my empowered self, I put strong, independent, running, yoga, energy for my kids. And then the side that sometimes gets difficult is apathetic, low energy, and I want to stay in bed and watch Netflix. So my commitment I made to myself is to practice my yoga on my own mat more regularly each week. A minimum of 3 times was where I was kind of going with that one. So that's my physical room. What's yours? And for me, that's the one I love the most. So I'm in that room every day, either out hiking the hills or running hills or getting on my mat. But there are the days, the low energy days, where it's harder to access that room. So I really want to bring awareness to that. And then in the mental room, what's your mind like? How are you feeling in your mind? And what's something you can do to help sharpen your mental state or calm it down? Your emotional state, how do you feel? What's going on inside the temple of your being? And what's a commitment you can make to your emotional life? I put girlfriend time. I don't have enough of that. And being in COVID, clearly we're not together. But I really miss being in direct face-to-face connection with my girlfriends. And so for me, that's an emotional support that I need that I'm going to make more commitment to. For now, it's writing letters, phone calls, Zooms, that kind of thing. But very soon, I do hope to be with them more face-to-face. And then the spiritual room. How are you doing in there? If you're showing up here, you're doing the work on your own spirit. So be proud of yourself. And then just ask, what do you do? Do you go to church? Do you read scriptures or sacred texts? Do you journal? Do you write? For me, I've recently been digging into my third read of Will I Be the Hero of My Own Life? And that's one that really gives me the spiritual leveling and the nourishment to ask some hard questions. And then my small commitment is to take 5 minutes every day in quiet reflection. These are my 4 rooms. These are my reflections. What are yours? So after we're done with the practice, you can spend more time there. Right now, I'm going to take you through a meditation that's going to offer you a reflection in each of these rooms. And then we're going to get into our bodies and really work all of these rooms, our bodies, our minds, our emotions, and our spiritual connection, because they are all tied together through the practice of yoga. And the breath is going to help us clean out the dust and the clutter. The intention is going to elevate how we feel and turn on that internal light and pay attention to our own lives more deeply and more fully. Because when we do these practices repeatedly, it says, touch each room every day. That's when our practices become wired into who we are. So let's take a comfortable seat, sit up tall, roll your shoulders up and back, and begin to breathe more slowly and more deeply. Watch your inhales come in and your exhales go out. Feel yourself arrive more fully on your mat into the temple of your being. And begin now to bring within your being the awareness of your 4 rooms. I'm going to start us in the mental room, the mind, the power of your brain connected to your bigger mind. How do you feel when you walk into this room? Imagine yourself crossing a threshold, going inside, and asking yourself, how do I feel in my mental room? Asking, seeking, knowing that each individual thought is a root of every emotion and action and experience. Your mental room can be your greatest creative asset. It can help you become self-aware. In this room dwells belief and assumptions and expectations. Take a moment to be in this room. You can even give it a number. How do you feel in that room? And make a small commitment to yourself for your mental room each day. Breathe in, breathe out. And as we leave the mental room, softly turn off the lights and begin to walk out into the next room. You can see it whatever it looks like in your being. It can be a hallway with light. It can be doors next to each other or consecutive doors. But pass now into the emotional room. And your whole body feels. Ask yourself, how do you feel emotionally right now? Give it a number from 1 to 10 if that is helpful. And see what rises up. Is your emotional room messy and cluttered with anger, resentment, or anxiety? Or is it filled with light and joy or maybe both. Make a new commitment to your emotional room this day, to hang a new sign on your door that says, I am calm, I am love, I am joy, whatever emotion you need. Let that be your reminder each day and step toward it. Breathe in, breathe out. Say goodbye to your emotional room. Say thank you for the lessons and the insights as you walk now into your physical room, the place where you are in your body, your vessel, your temple of your being. See how you show up in this space. How do you feel with a number even? And what do you do in this room? Do you simply take care of your cravings and desires and needs of your body? Eating and sleeping? Or do you make intentional time to move, to breathe, to take care of your vessel? Simply pay attention and make a small commitment to yourself in the physicality of the room, of the temple of your being. Breathe in, breathe out. And as you turn the lights off of your physical room, thank it for its teachings, for the life you've been given, the body you've been blessed with, and move now into your spiritual room. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Are there colors or sounds, bells, crystals, paintings, colors? What happens in your spiritual room? Is it feeling empty, dusty, neglected? Simply pay attention. Acknowledge where you are on your spiritual journey. Bring it all in as information and make a small commitment now to your spiritual self, so you can come into this room each day and know that you are stepping towards your own growth, your own transformation, creating your life of value and meaning and purpose. Bask in your spiritual room for just a moment longer. Breathe in, breathe out. And as you watch yourself exit your spiritual room in your mind's eye, let any images go and simply bring in color, light, and expansive energy. Feel into the totality of your being that houses all of these rooms. Bask in it, breathe in it, as you now bring your hands together in front of your heart and create your intention from this new space, this new awareness, with gratitude for the ability to reflect on your journey, asking for the help that you need to beautify, to shri, to make brilliant each room of your being. Ask for the help that you need in the quiet of your heart. And may we all now dedicate our practice to someone that we know that struggles, that needs love, that needs light, that needs healing. See their face in your mind's eye. Say their name in the quiet of your heart. And may this intention in your heart not only elevate your life, but the lives of others. To the collective intention of us all, breathe in, breathe out. Gently release your hands and slowly open your eyes. All right, welcome back on the journey of the 4 spiritual rooms. So I really I encourage you to do this. You can even do, if your rooms are bigger, you can do 2 on the front, 2 on the back. But physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, write it down, be in it, reflect in it, and see what comes up. Because just like you would design a kitchen or a bathroom and colors and vibe and smells, do that with your life. What a beautiful, beautiful practice. So today we're going to get in there, get in our bodies. We're going to clear out the corners that have some dust. We're going to turn on the light with our breath and use our intention to fuel our body. We're going to twist. We're going to wring out what needs to go, get out any toxins, move any negative energy. So when you leave, you're going to feel brighter. You're going to feel lighter, like you've done an internal spring cleaning. How is that? All right, clear your mats off and widen your knees. You can tuck your toes under or stretch them back. Take your hips to your heels and walk your arms forward. Bow into child's pose. Get weighty through your hips, vibrant through your breath in your armpits, and let your forehead rest on the earth. Turn your breath on like a light switch. Brighten it, fire it up. So your inhales and your exhales are super active, very present, very balanced. Breathe in, breathe out. Look up, walk your hands to one side, and twist your child's pose. And every time we twist, anchor down through the base of your spine, draw your low belly in and up, and then twist. You'll have a nice anchoring, not only with your body, with your alignment, but anchor into your intention. That helps calm the mental room, inspire your spiritual room. As we do all of this with our bodies and our emotions. Breathe in, breathe out. Mindfully look up, gently switch sides. Breathe in, breathe out. Walk your hands back, forward. Come onto your hands and your knees, wrist creases parallel to the short edge of your mat. And as you set up for table, just work out any stretches that needs to kind of work through. You can move your hips side to side, back and forth. We come now into neutral table. Arms are strong, heart is soft, toes are tucked, legs are vibrant. Lift your left leg up, breathe in, square your hips, look up. Exhale, move across midline, put your toes down, look up and over your shoulder towards your back foot and get a nice twist through your side waist. Breathe slowly and breathe deeply. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, back leg comes back up. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose. Take it back, stretch it out, inhale. Bring it in, exhale. 2 more, in and out. Take it back, full inhale. Pick up your opposite arm, exhale and balance for 3 breaths. Put your hand down, bring your back leg to the floor, knee down, toes tucked. Inhale, lift your hips up, stretch back, downward facing dog. You can keep your knees bent to tip your low back in and get your thighs back. Once you have that lower lumbar curve and that shape to your pelvis, draw your belly in and stretch your heels back one at a time, or you can take them both back. And just bring some vibrancy to down dog. Good, now steady your body. 3 full breaths in downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look up, lower your knees down, turn your hands around, stretch the back sides of your wrists for a moment. And you can stretch your hips away from your wrist creases if you need a little bit more vibrancy to the back side of your wrists. Good, and then turn your hands over, turn your wrists, and then place them back for table. Second side, lift your right leg up, square your hips, look forward. Pick up the leg you didn't use yet. Move your leg across midline, put your toes down, look up and over your back shoulder. Open up the whole of your side waist. Get nice and long from your hips to your armpits. Lift your back leg up, breathe in, knee to nose, breathe out. Take it back, inhale, bring it in, exhale. 2 more. And as you bring your knee in, really drive those ribs back, belly button back. Activate your core to create space to bring your knee in. That's going to be key today as we practice. Back leg stretches back, balance, lift your opposite arm. Long inhale, long exhale. Gently bring it down. Table, inhale up, exhale back, downward facing dog. Big inhale, long exhale. Tippy toes, look up, step or hop your feet between your thumbs. Forward bend, just get a nice deep forward fold. Lengthen your heart, inhale. Bow down, exhale. Stretch, lift and lengthen, flat back. Bow, exhale and fold. Stretch, lift and lengthen. Bow, empty and release. Inhale, rise up. All the way up. Good, bring your palms together, hook your thumbs. Extend to the left, crescent your body. Push down through that right foot, extend up and over to get longer from your hips to your armpits, stretching those intercostal muscles. Breathe in and breathe out. Rise up, breathe in, bend your knees, bend your elbows, exhale, squat down. Rise up, inhale, crescent second side. Press down through your left foot, open up through your side waist, 3 breaths. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, swan dive, bow forward, touch the earth. Hold your elbows in your forward bend. Let your whole spine pour down to the floor. As you keep your shoulder blades coming toward each other and on your back. Good job. Reach your hands down to the floor, look up halfway. You're going to walk both of your hands over to the right. So your left hand's going to go in front of your right foot and your right hand's going to go way over. Your left foot's going to want to get light, so really anchor down through both of your feet. Move your torso to the right. Bend your elbows. And we're going to do a little twisted forward bend. So your torso is shifted using the power of your core, the power of your intention and your breath, all combined to go deeper in these poses and to be with the discomfort that these poses bring. Slowly walk your hands back to center. Lengthen, breathe in, look up. Exhale, bow down. Walk your hands now to the left. Shift your torso. Exhale, bow. Really stay rooted to that right foot and use the power of your belly. Belly button in and up. Move your rib cage from right to left. Breathe in and breathe out. Good job. Walk your hands back to center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise, stand all the way up. Exhale, bend your knees, squat down. Chair, we're going to do a shoulder stretch in chair. Utkatasana, shoulder stretch. Bind your fingers. Get a strap or bring your hands to your waist. Take your shoulders on your back. And breathe slowly and breathe deeply. As you inhale, the sides of your waist get nice and long. And as you exhale, your arm bones go back, your ribs go back, and then your arms stretch over your head. Breathe in. Exhale, release your hands, straighten your legs, bow down. Lengthen, breathe in, look up. Step or hop back, downward facing dog. Full breath in, long breath out. Left leg lifts. Step your left foot between your thumbs. Lunge. Come on up to crescent lunge. You can go one hand at a time or go straight up. Knee over heel on the front leg, back leg straight and strong. Square your hips, lift your chest. Full breath here. Sides of the waist get nice and long. Arm bones go back. Exhale. Good. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Bring your hands down to the floor. Open your back arm up, twist. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, twist. You can turn your palm around, thumb down, pinky up, wrap at your low waist. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look down, unwind both hands inside front foot, pop your heel down, down dog lunge. Breathe in, breathe out. Look up, walk your hands toward midline, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, look up, breathe in. Exhale, bow down, bind your big toes. Take your left hand, hold your outer right ankle. Bring your right arm either up to the sky or you can bend at the elbow, wrap around, hold that left hip crease, tack it back. Lengthen, breathe in. Twist it, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Look down, inhale. Unwind, touch the floor, bow down. Exhale, work the crown of your head toward the earth. Look up, breathe in. You're going to take your right hand, hold the outside of your left ankle, and you can keep your left hand on the floor, or you can bring your left arm up, turn your palm around, thumb down, pinky up, reach for that wrap, twist, breathe in and lengthen, exhale and twist. Breathe in, full twist. Look down, hug, unwind, unbind, touch down. Good, last variation here, lengthen, look up. Wrap your hands at your low back, shoulder stretch. Bow forward, take your arms up and over your head. Breathe in, breathe out. Look down, touch down, stretch your heart forward, flat back. Walk your hands into lunge on the second side. Look forward, inhale. Step back, plank, exhale. Tippy toes, breathe in, come through your vinyasa, chaturanga, cobra, sphinx, or up dog, whatever your body's ready for. Up and back, downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Right leg lifts, foot goes between thumbs, lunge. Come on up, crescent lunge. Stack your shoulders over your hips, reach your arms overhead. Slow, deep breath. Use it to cleanse and clean you from the inside out, to throw open the curtains of the rooms that are dark, dusty, not visited or loved. Use your breath, use your intention and clean them up. Touchdown lunge. Use your back hand, open and twist. You can turn your thumb down, pinky up, bind and wrap. Breathe in and lengthen. Full twist. Look down, both hands inside front foot. Spin your back heel down and walk your hands off your mat to downward facing dog lunge, down dog lunge. Breathe in, breathe out. Look up, inhale, walk your hands back, wide-legged forward bend, heel toe your feet, back to Uttanasana, forward bend. Lengthen, breathe in, bow down, breathe out. Rise up, inhale, stand tall. Exhale, chair. Palms join, breathe in. And now, as we twist our chair, Pravrita Utkatasana, pull your low belly back. Boom, activate your core. We're gonna lengthen through the side waist. Take your right elbow, either you can bring your forearm to your thigh, you take your elbow outside your knee, or go all the way down to your shoulder. Make sure your knees are in alignment with each other. Your hips are level. Your tailbone is really descended powerfully. Belly lifts, then lengthen and twist. You get this great seal so you can safely twist. Detoxifying, cleaning, cleansing from the inside out. Breathe in and breathe out. Good job. Rise up. Inhale. Bow forward, swan dive. Exhale, bring your hands on the backs of your Achilles. Lift them up and push them forward slightly. Take the tops of your thighs back and fold deeper. Unwind, touchdown, lengthen, look up. Exhale, bow. Rise up, chair pose. Second side, twisted chair. Find your variation. Lengthen, breathe in. Twist, breathe out. Inhale deeply, lengthen. Exhale, twist it all the way out completely. Your gaze may even want to go to the sky. Look down as you breathe in. Touch down, forward bend. Lengthen, breathe in. Step or hop back, downward facing dog. Come through plank, breathe in, chaturanga. Cobra, Sphinx, or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Footsteps between hands. Put your back heel down and bring your right hand to your waist. Anchor down through your back foot and bring your left hand inside your front foot. Bend your back leg a little and hug your shins strong. Tops of the thighs go back. Work your shoulder underneath your knee. Straighten your back leg and press your tricep into your knee into your tricep. Get that sweet, sweet connection. It feels super safe. Take your right arm up. And now notice if your side body is short or if you can get it longer. From the hips to the armpits, lengthen. Shoulders go back, especially this left one. Take it up and back. Thumb down, pinky up. Wrap it. Or you can keep your hand at your waist. That's totally cool. Take a few breaths here, in and out. Breathe in and breathe out. Look down, unwind, touch down, lunge. Lower your back knee down. Take your hips back, kick your left heel forward. Runner's lunge with both hands inside your front leg. Slow and deepen your breath. Together we inhale. Together we exhale. Come through to lunge. Walk your front foot towards your right hand. Come on into pigeon or pigeon variation. Square your hips, lift your chest, and then bend your elbows. Take a deep breath in, long breath out. Good, you're gonna come up halfway, walk your left arm forward and twist your right arm underneath, or walk both of your hands off your mat to the left. Breathe in, Breathe out. Inhale, walk your hands back, look up. Come on up. Take your front leg up and back, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here, in and out. Lift your right leg up. Inhale, step your foot between your hands. Exhale, lower your back knee down. Take your hips back, extend your heel forward. Bring both hands inside your front foot. Try not to lean away. Keep that right hip crease tacked back and down. And then walk your hands forward and to the left slightly as you bow. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, look up, walk into low lunge, walk your front foot over to your left hand, pigeon, second side, modify as you have need. Once you have your alignment, your hips square, your shins are super strong, hugging your midline, your thighs are back. Drop through your tailbone, lower a little bit closer to the earth, and then you can walk yourself into child's pose, pigeon, Ekapada Rajakapatasana. Deep inhale, let it out, exhale. Look up halfway, walk your right arm long. You can come down to your forearm, tricep maybe, or maybe all the way down to your shoulder and your ear. Twist it, twisted pigeon. Deep inhale, long exhale. Walk your hands back to center. Take a breath in pigeon. And then you take your back leg, swing it around, and then face forward. Good job. Now, extend your right leg long. I'll have to back up a little bit. And roll your inner thigh down and your outer hip out. So your knee and your toes point straight up to the sky on your right leg. Take your left leg, bring your foot inside your thigh. Let me keep backing up a little bit. There we go. Hold on to your shin, push down with that left foot, drag it back and lift up. Your low back should go in and up. And make sure that that leg in front, the toes are active, the leg is strong. Your heel is down on the floor and you retract that leg back in its socket too. Your foundation is stable, it's strong. And now take your left arm inside your front leg, reach way forward. Keep anchored down through that foot, get really powerful through your foundation and reach. Maybe you'll reach your foot, maybe not. Some of you might want to be right here or your hands right here. Some of you can take this left arm, reach it really long, thumb down, pinky up, wrap it behind your leg. Take your right arm, reach forward, wrap it behind, bind your fingers, and try to lean to the left, and then bow forward. This is super challenging because you're bound, you're balancing, you're twisting, and you're forward bending. Deep inhale, long exhale. Good, now slowly look up, hug everything in, arms and legs, gently unbind and unwind. Yeah, good job. And now we're gonna twist over that front leg. Left hand goes behind, take your low back in, lift your chest up. Deep inhale, long exhale. Sit up tall, breathe in. Extend this left leg out. Inner thigh down, outer hip. You can work all the way down your thigh and your calf to make sure the back of your leg is flat on the earth. Your heel is down, your toes are pointed straight up, and the four corners of your kneecap on the left are pointed straight up as well. Bend your right leg. Place your foot inside your front leg and free your sit bone. Good. And now your right foot is pressing down, your left heel is pressing down. Push them down equally and drag them back so like your legs are plugging into their sockets. Your foundation is really strong. Take your right arm up as you hold your shin with your left hand. Lift, reach like you're reaching to me through the screen. Reach, reach, reach. Get nice and long through your side waist. Pull your belly back and notice how much active energy that takes. You can stay right here. You can come here. You can reach your foot, maybe your calf, your ankle. Or you can reach, 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 thumb down, pinky up, wrap it behind your right leg. Take your left arm, reach, reach, reach. Lean that right sit bone to the right. Good, and now try to square your hips, square your shoulders, and bow. You're gonna find one side is more free in the bind. Use your breath. Travel through the rooms of your being. Every breath. You're exploring your physical, your mental, your spiritual, and your emotional. Deeply in, all the way out. Look up, breathe in, hug first, unwind, unbind, and slowly come out. Oh, wow. Notice how much lighter and longer you feel. Right hand goes behind, hold on to your left thigh or your right thigh with your left hand. Low back in, inhale, twist. Breathe in and breathe, hiccups out. Slowly come back to center. Stretch both of your legs out nice and long. Dandasana, staff pose. Walk your sit bones back, hiccup. Reach up, exhale, hinge at the waist. Get really long, pull your ribs back, and then see if you can maybe grasp your toes, grasp your fingers. Maybe hold the opposite wrist with the opposite hand. Slow and deepen your breath. Roll yourself back up and lie all the way down onto your backs, nice and slow. Keep your legs rooted to the ground. Pull your belly in, one vertebra at a time. Gently lower. You can even hover before the floor. Lift your heels. Have your shoulder blades barely touching the floor for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, full body stretch. Breathe in and out. Tuck your knees in and rock a little bit. Make some circles. As you extend your body now into your final pose. Your pose of rest and restoration, Shavasana. With your palms face up and your feet open to the side. Walk your shoulder blades behind your heart. Close your eyes. Make any adjustments to get comfortable so your body is aligned, but it's also deeply integrated and relaxed. Breath soft and natural. Lips gently touch. No clenching of your jaw, no furrow of your brow, just soften and breathe lightly. The bell is going to bring you in and out. If any thoughts arise, simply let them go and go deeper into relaxation. Breath of life flows in and out. If you would like to stay in Shavasana, please savor, rest, and restore as long as you have need. If you would like to close with me, stretch your fingers and your toes, turn your wrists and your ankles, and slowly bend your knees one at a time. Feet steady on the earth for a breath. Gently roll to your side and pause in side posture as you offer yourself the highest honor, respect, and gratitude for showing up and doing your work, not attached to what the poses look like or how the practice went. You did it. Well done. Use your hands and help yourself sit up. As we close our time in Sukhasana, the seat of our practice, fold your feet, fold your palms in front of your heart. As you lift and lengthen your spine, take your head over your shoulders and soften your gaze into the space of your heart. And after our journey of the 4 rooms, just notice how you feel, perhaps differently, in your physical, your mental, your spiritual, and your emotional. Just notice. Remember your commitments to yourself, to at least walking in each room each day. And may the words of Rumi stay with you as you get ready to enter back into your day. The guest house. This being human is a guest house. Every morning, a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness. Some momentary awareness comes from an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all. Even if there are a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture, still treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door laughing and invite her in. Be grateful for whoever comes. because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. Together, let's take one deep breath in, long breath out. To each of you, I bow deeply. Namaste. Gently release your hands and open your eyes. I do hope your journey on your mat tonight was a great experience for you to be more reflective in your rooms, to see, feel, and experience yourself, and to have some new tools and insights and awarenesses to take your life in the direction you want it to go. So friends, if this was important to you, if it was helpful for you, it would be amazing if you would share this with your friends, your family, anybody that you know would get benefit from what we offer at Embody. It would mean the world to me, and I know it would mean the world to the person that knows you are thinking about them. So go in peace, share, shine, love, and be healthy, be happy. And until we meet again, know that you are loved.